What if I told you there is a country about the size of New Jersey that has the most beautiful mountains on Earth, some of the best cities in the world, 4 languages, and chocolate so good it should probably be illegal? That country is Switzerland. And before you say, "Oh, it's too expensive," or "Oh, it's just chocolate and watches," please stay with me, because what I am about to show you completely changed the way I see travel. Switzerland is not just a place to visit. It is a standard, a sign of what a country and a trip can really feel like. In the next 15 minutes, we are going to see the Swiss Alps, the amazing cities, the food that nobody talks about, and the hidden secrets of this tiny but incredible country. Let's go. The moment you land at Zurich Airport, something feels different. The trains run on time, every single minute. The streets are clean. The air smells like pine trees, even in the city. This is a place that takes care of itself. Most people fly into Zurich or Geneva. Both are great places to start. But here is a little secret. Take the train almost anywhere in Switzerland, and the trip itself becomes part of the fun. The Swiss trains are some of the most on time in the whole world. You are not just going from A to B, you are watching the country open up outside your window like a beautiful painting. And the moment you are on that train and the Alps start to appear on the horizon, that is when Switzerland takes hold of your heart. Let's talk about the Alps, because no photo or video can truly show how big and beautiful they are. But we are going to try anyway. Interlaken is one of the most stunning places I have ever stood. You are between 2 big blue lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz, with mountains all around you so tall they look unreal. From here, you can go up to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, at 3,454 meters high. On a clear day, you can see France, Germany, and deep into the Alps. It feels like standing on top of the whole world. Then there is Grindelwald and Zermatt, a town with no cars at all, and the Matterhorn, a mountain so perfect it looks like someone drew it, like a triangle made of rock pointing straight into the sky. Whether you are hiking, flying through the air on a paraglider, skiing, or just sitting in a cable car with your mouth open, the Swiss Alps are not just a place. They are something you feel for the rest of your life. Here is what surprises most people about Switzerland. The cities are amazing. Zurich is one of the top 3 best cities to live in the whole world. It has an old town with stone streets and beautiful old buildings from the 1300s. Then, 5 minutes away, you have modern art galleries, great music clubs, and cafes right on the lake. It is stunning. Bern, the capital, is a city where the old center has been kept almost exactly as it was hundreds of years ago. You can walk for miles under covered walkways, past clock towers that have been ringing every hour since 1530. It really does feel like time travel. Lucerne has an old wooden bridge, the Chapel Bridge, that is 700 years old. It sits on a river so blue and clear, it looks like someone turned a filter on. And Geneva is where the United Nations and the Red Cross are based. A beautiful city on a lake, full of history and some of the finest watch shops in the world. 4 cities, 4 very different feels, all just a few hours apart by train. I have to be honest. Before I went to Switzerland, I thought the food was just fondue and chocolate. I was so wrong. Yes, fondue is amazing. Melted Gruyere and Emmental cheese in a shared pot, eaten with bread by a mountain fire. It is one of those meals you never forget. And raclette, hot melted cheese scraped over potatoes with pickled onions, sounds so simple, but it tastes like a warm hug from the mountains. But then you find rusty, crispy fried potato that goes with everything. You find slow-cooked veal in a creamy mushroom sauce that belongs in a top restaurant but is cooked in family kitchens. And the bread. Swiss bread is thick, dark, full of seeds, and full of flavor. Then there is the chocolate, Lindt, Toblerone, Lederach, all made right here in Switzerland. Pick up one piece of real Swiss milk chocolate and you will understand straight away why every other chocolate in the world feels like a copy. Switzerland also has more top-rated restaurants for its size than almost any other country. The food here is quiet, proud, and really, really good. Here is something the travel guides do not always tell you about Switzerland. The culture is quietly fascinating. Switzerland has 4 official languages: German, French, Italian, and Romansh. Drive 1 hour west and people speak French. Drive south through the mountains and you are in Ticino, where it feels like Italy just crossed the border. One country, 4 very different personalities. Swiss people are known for being quiet at first, but once you connect with them, you find some of the kindest, most practical, most community-minded people you will ever meet. Citizens here vote on big national decisions many times a year. Real democracy, real pride in making things work. And the hidden places? The Verzasca Valley in Ticino, where you can swim in water so clear it looks like glass between big, smooth rocks. The Rhine Falls at Schaffhausen, the biggest waterfall in Europe, and almost no one talks about it. Appenzell, a tiny region with beautiful folk art going back hundreds of years. The Lavaux wine terraces above Lake Geneva, a UNESCO site that looks even more beautiful than any vineyard in Tuscany. Switzerland gives the most to people who look a little deeper. The more you explore, the more it surprises you. I have been to a lot of places. Some I would go back to, some I would not. Switzerland I would go back to every single year. There is something about this country, the huge mountains next to the beautiful cities, 4 cultures living side by side, the lakes, the forests, the cheese, the trains that are always on time, that makes you feel like the world can actually be a wonderful place. Is it expensive? Yes. Worth every single franc? Absolutely. Whether you come for a week or just a few days, whether you are hiking high in the mountains or drinking wine in Lucerne, or just standing on a train platform watching the Alps come out of the morning mist, Switzerland has a way of making you feel that you have found somewhere that got things right. And that is one of the rarest feelings travel can ever give you. If you are planning a trip to Europe, you do not need to make Switzerland your whole trip. Even 4 or 5 days will change how you see the rest of the continent. Do not skip it. Do not save it for later. Go. If this video made you want to pack your bag, hit subscribe. We make new travel videos every week. Switzerland has mountains, cities, food, and culture. But I want to know, if you could only pick one Swiss experience for the rest of your life, what would it be? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one.